Hi, and welcome to the Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele. I'm the lead pastor at Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. Now, the Bottom Line is our weekly summary of the previous Sunday's sermon. And currently, we are doing a sermon series entitled The Free Methodist Way. Bethlehem Church is part of the Free Methodist Church, and we are looking at 5 values that help give identity to the Free Methodist Church. And these 5 values are rooted in our history. They're things that we aspire to. They're found in Scripture. And we believe that as we understand our identity better, as we understand these values, that gives us an understanding of how we are to live and the things that we should do and the ministries we should be focused on. Now, we've looked at the first 2 values. Last week, we looked at life-giving holiness. And this past Sunday, we looked at love-driven justice. Now, justice is one of those words that's hot within our culture right now, right? People are talking about justice, social justice. And when we talk about justice in the Bible, what we're talking about is making things right. So if we want to make things right, we first have to understand that things are not what they should be. God created a good world, and it's still good, but it's been corrupted by sin and by evil. And that means that tragedies happen. That means people are oppressed. That means people don't always have what they need to survive. There's sickness, and there's war, and there's famine, and there's poverty. There's all these things that make this world a difficult place to live in. As Christians, we are called to go and to help people in need. So how do we do that? Well, we looked at Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 46. And now this is a well-known passage of Scripture. This is Jesus' teaching on the final judgment, where the king will separate the righteous from the unrighteous, like a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And the righteous are praised because when they saw people who were hungry and who were thirsty and who were naked and who were lonely and all that, they went and helped. And the king says, man, you did this for me. And they said, well, when did we see you like this, Lord? And Jesus said, when you did it for the least of these brothers, these sisters of mine, you've done it for me. And on the other hand, the unrighteous, they're told the same thing. Like, hey, you saw these people who were hungry and thirsty and in need, and you did nothing. And they respond, Lord, if we knew that was you, we would have done it. So what's the difference? The difference is that there's this love that drove the righteous to help. And so when we talk about love-driven justice, first we realize that love-driven justice will motivate us to help in the ways that we can. We realize that we can't do everything, but we can do some things. And so where we can help, what we can do, we will go and help. And the second thing is that love-driven justice reminds us that everyone is created in God's image. There's no one beneath our ability to help or outside the bounds of our ability to help, because everybody is created in God's image. Everyone deserves that help. And so we offer it to them. So our big idea, or the bottom line from Sunday, is this: love-driven justice means we will do what we can to help those in need. Love-driven justice means we will do what we can to help those in need. We will look for opportunities, and when we find them, we do what we can to help those people that need that help. And so that's what we're called to do as Christians, as people who are called Free Methodists. We seek to help those that need help in the ways that we can help them. And our challenge is simply to show kindness to those around us. We're all given opportunities to show kindness every day, every week. And so we want to find those opportunities and use them to show God's love to people. Hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of Bethlehem. And remember, if you're being blessed by our live stream on Sunday morning, if you're being blessed by our bottom line, my one ask of you is to go to our website, BethlehemChurchAustin.com, and to go to the Give tab and to give. That's one of the ways that you can support our ministry here and what we're doing. Thanks again, and I hope you have a blessed week. God bless.